I think one of the things I miss the most about being a single woman missionary is the team atmosphere. And so I love when people come and want to experience what it's like to be a missionary for even just a week or a weekend. One of the ministries I have in every December is we do something called Birthday Parties for Jesus. It's a one-day vacation Bible school type ministry. For just 2 hours, kids come and they get to have their own little Christmas party in every individual town. We give them a small box gift, something like the Samaritan's Purse boxes, and it's an opportunity for children to take home a Christmas gift. A few years ago, I was in a tiny little town called Manhattan with less than 85 people in the town and really only 2 or 3 little kids. As we drove up there, I met my good friend Tony, the librarian, the rock hound, the future gold finder. And Tony said to me there were these 2 little girls that he had met. They were from a Navajo family, and their dad was struggling financially in a distant town. And Tony told him if he wanted to move to this little town of Manhattan, that he could help him find a job. Well, this family just happened to arrive 3 days before Christmas. Tony and the other men in town were helping to fix up an old ran-down shack so they could have a safe place to be that Christmas, but there were no Christmas gifts for the little girls. And my team and I actually rolled into town in negative 10 degrees weather with snow on the ground, and we had a whole car full of Christmas gifts to give to those little girls. These little individual boxes that had school supplies and hygiene things and some little toys and some school supplies, all the things wrapped in a little beautiful Christmas package. But that day in particular, the mom had said she had been praying that God would send her 2 Barbie dolls for her 2 daughters. I didn't think that we could fit a Barbie doll in a small shoe box, but I dug through our car and sure enough, there were 2. And a little bit of extra wrapping paper, we passed them on. We never saw that family again in the next year at Vacation Bible School or any other mission opportunity that you could come along with me. But 1 year later, we were standing in a church, and the church said, a family came in last year at our Christmas Eve service, gave their lives to Christ, and they want to share a song with us. In Navajo, they sang that day, Away in a Manger, and told the story of an angel who had come and given their children 2 Barbie dolls. They looked down, and as I was sitting there with tears in my eyes, I looked up and they said, I guess she's real because she's sitting in the front row. Now, I'm not an angel, and probably you're thinking you couldn't come on a missions trip and help, but the reality of it is a missions trip to help me or a financial gift to help me is very practical in that we can use everything. We are a very poor, some of the poorest counties in the nation are in Nevada. We need things like school supplies, hygiene items, even fun little toys like Barbie dolls are things that I give away on a daily and weekly basis all over Nevada to children who would go without. Another opportunity is to come and to ride along in the car with me and just share Christ in Vacation Bible School ministries, after school Bible Kids clubs, or also at Birthday Parties for Jesus, where we share what that very first Christmas was all about.